Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning everyone. So first let me introduce myself. My name is Nurlinda and my NPM number is 2040601082 and today I will present a presentation about tropical marine research and my topic is small island ecosystem. So what is definition of small island? Small islands are defined based on two main criteria, namely the size of the island and the number of people who inhabit it. The definition of small island adopted nationally is in accordance with Minister of Marine Affairs and Fisheries number 41 2000 and Joint Minister of Maritime Affairs and Fisheries number 67 2002 is an island that is less or equal to 10,000 kilometers square with a population of less or equal to 200,000 people. Coastal areas and small islands are new development areas that have enormous potential for improving people welfare, especially coastal communities. This area, besides having conservation function, also has another very important function for the provision of marine goods and service. This great potential needs to be managed with an integrated approach between sectors so that all functions can be utilized properly and sustainable. Small islands are habitats that are isolated from other habitats so that this isolation will increase the diversity of organisms that live on the island and can also form a unique life on the island. Due to its small size, the catchment of water in this island is relatively small, so the surface water and sediment are quickly lost into the water. There are three things that can be used to make a definition of a small island, namely physical limitation or regarding the size of the island. Number second, ecological limits or regarding the ratio of endemic and isolation species. And the last, cultural uniqueness. So over here you can see example about small island is Samalona Island, Karimun Jawa Island, and the other. So this is small island is from Indonesia. So what is small island benefits? Small island areas have high potential for natural research and environmental service and can be used as the basis for implementing Indonesian development in the future. Small islands also provide great environmental service because of the natural beauty which can drive the marine tourism industry. Small islands have potential in biological and non-biological research. Namely, potential biological research is coral reef, seagrass meadow, mangrove forest, fishery research, and potential non-biological research. There is meaning, marine energy, environmental service. So what is island, small island problem? The problems that exist in small island are a result of the geophysical condition of this island are ecologically small islands are very vulnerable to global warming, hurricanes, and tsunami waves. For small islands, they are far from the center of Rome. Development has stalled due to the difficulty of transportation and human resource. Small islands have very limited catchment area, so the availability of fresh water is a matter of concern. Until now, there is no classification regarding the biophysical, socio-economic condition of small islands that can be used as a reference in managing the allocation of natural resources to be more effective. Community poverty, limited human resource, limited facilities and infrastructure. The potential for economic development has not been managed optimally, limited access to transportation and communication. limited development budget or FPBN or FPBD, while development costs in KDP are high, generally isolated and far from the main island. High economy depends on natural resource and external economic development, or mother island or continent. Damaged plain, coastal and marine natural resource, weak natural resource supervision and law enforcement. State defense and security, especially in small and outermost island (PPKT). Sale of land or small island to foreign nationals, for example, Malatua Island in Brau Regency. Private control of small island by foreigners and Indonesians, such as Nicoy Island in Tanjung Pinang, Bawah Island in Anambas, and Manis Island in Batam City. Border areas and PPKT has not been handled properly, limited geophysical and environmental carrying capacity. The management of small island has not been integrated with the management of coastal area, except for remote island in the archipelago in Maluku province. Small islands are known to have a large number of endemic species and typical high biodiversity values. So, what is impact of climate change of small island? The increase in sea level rise, will accelerate the rate of coastal erosion, increase the intensity and frequency of floods or RUP, the expansion of seawater intrusion, and threaten the existence of mainland small island. In 2100, it is estimated that around 48 islands in Indonesia will be submerged due to sea level rise. An increase in sea level with increased salinity in coastal water, so that is threatens the existence of coastal ecosystem, especially tidal ecosystems such as mangrove forests. An increase in sea surface temperature will cause coral reef bleaching and will have an impact on coral reef degradation. Small island boundary. The ratio of the area of the ocean and land are as 3 to 2, give the coastal and oceanic areas of Indonesia that have various kinds of the natural resource. Until now, there is still no fixed limit on the definition of a small island both at the national and international levels. But there is a general agreement that what is meant by a small island is a small island that is ecologically separated from the parent island and has definite boundaries. Isolated from other habitats, so it has an insular nature. From Dahuri, 1998, Bengen, 2001. Another limitation that can also be used is an island with an area of 10,000 kilometers square or least and population of 500,000 people or least. What is biogeophysical characteristic of small island? There is separated from the main island, so it is insular. Small catchment area, very vulnerable to environmental change, but natural and man-made. Habitats or ecosystem of small islands tend to have high endemic species compared to the proportion of island size. Vulnerable to environmental change, human activities, and natural disaster. Limited freshwater resource catchment areas and food crops. The existence of small islands is influenced by coral reef ecosystem, mangrove forests, and seagrass beds. Has a high environmental risk, for example, due to pollution and damage, marine transportation activities and fishing activities, natural disaster, and so on. Limited carrying capacity of the island, such as the availability of fresh water, catchment area, and food crops. Does not have a hinterland that is far from the coast, not able to affect the marine hydroclimate. Abundance of marine biodiversity. Ecosystem and natural resource of small island. Natural ecosystems there that are usually found in small coastal islands include coral reef, mangrove forests, tigristats, sandy beaches, rocky beaches, Pesca-free formation, Barringtonia formation, estuaries, lagoon and deltas. Meanwhile, artificial systems include tourism areas, cultivation areas or mariculture, and residential areas. In order for their use to be sustainable, in general, the ecosystem of small island must be divided into three zones, namely preservation zone, conservation zone, and utilization zone. For this reason, it is necessary to carry out special planning for the ecosystem of their small island. Minangkabau 1 and 2 according to Law Number 24, 1992 on special planning is referred to as a protected area, while Zone 3 is a cultivation area. Okay, guys, I think that's all from me. Thank you because you're watching my presentation about small island ecosystem. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good afternoon, everyone.